Yo, this your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you, man. We talking about baseball, man, Major League Baseball. The regular season ended today. You know what I mean? That's got me excited, you know what I'm saying? I just got done doing a video about my Dallas Cowboys. We lost Sunday Night Football to the Saints. Got on my Cowboys gear, you know what I mean? But, you know, it is what it is. I just did that video doing the baseball, talking about the Wild Card, American League, National League, things like that. The regular season ended today, game 162. I thought maybe we would get a game 163 or maybe even a 164, you know what I mean? But we didn't get that. The American League, the AL Wild Card game is Tuesday, and then the NL is Wednesday. So we'll jump right into the American League. Houston Astros back into the playoffs. I mean, just a couple of years ago, they lost 100 games. You know what I mean? They had an opportunity to, they were winning the division with about a couple of weeks left, but the Texas Rangers, they surpassed them and won the AL West. Astros on the road, 86, I think 86 and what, 76? 86 and 76, they playing the Yankees in New York, 87 and 75 for the Yankees. They played, I think, 7 times on the regular season. The Astros won 4-3. And, you know, and Dallas Keuchel, who probably is going to win the Cy Young with 20-8 record. I think he had, 232 innings pitched and a 2.48 ERA. And I think the last time he faced the Yankees was late August in Yankee Stadium, and he dominated. I think he dominated. Went like 7 innings. I think he gave up, was it 1 run or 1 unearned run? And I think the Astros won 15-1. You know, he's lefty and facing all the lefties in the Yankees lineup, the Jacoby Ellsbury and the Brett Gardner, who's been kind of struggling lately. Brett Gardner, the Brian McCann. It's gonna be tough on those guys. It's gonna be tough, man. I think it's gonna be because, you know, with the Astros, you know, there's not a lot of experience, postseason experience on that roster. There's not a lot there, and that, you know, that's concerning. But I think it's a young team, exciting team. You know, the inexperience could come back and hurt them. You know, but it got Keuchel for the Astros and Masahiro Tanaka. I believe he's going for the Yankees on Tuesday night. I believe he's pitching for the Yankees. You know, that'll make it interesting. 2 solid pitchers, but Keuchel is dominant, man. He's been, like I said, he's gonna be him or David Price. I can go either one as far as the Cy Young this year. But I mean, you got. I think both teams were pretty good scoring runs. I think the league average was 4.32 for the American League as far as runs scored per game. The Yankees were second to the Blue Jays, of course. I think the Astros were like 4th, 5th, maybe 6th, something like that. I can't remember. They were 5th with like a 4.51. Both teams were above average in scoring runs, things like that. I just think with Dallas Keuchel, I'm going with the Astros. I know the Yankees fans gonna disagree, but I just think Dallas Keuchel, he's dominant, man. He has absolutely dominated this year. He's dominated the Yankees lineup in Yankee Stadium. Now it's different Yankee Stadium in the playoffs. Yankees and the Red Sox in the playoffs. I think with Busch Stadium in St. Louis, it's a different feel to it. You know what I mean? So not a lot of experience there from the Astros. Say just a couple of years ago, I believe they lost 100 games. You know, so not a lot of experience there. They kind of faltered down the stretch a little bit because they were winning the AL West division. And, you know, losing it to the Rangers. I think I got the Astros winning it, man. If I had to pick a score, I would say Astros 5-4. I just think with Dallas Keuchel, man, it's gonna be tough now. It's gonna be tough, man. I just think the Yankees with their man, I don't think they're gonna get shut out. Things like, well, Keuchel might shut them out now. You know what I mean? But I think they'll put some runs on the board. But Dallas Keuchel is the reason why I'm picking the Astros over the Yankees. You know what I mean? That one game, you got to throw your best pitcher out there. And Dallas Keuchel is probably, I mean, arguably the best pitcher in the American League between him and David Price for the Blue Jays, you know. So, yeah, at first I was like, man, there's not a lot of experience there from the Astros in Yankee Stadium. I mean, the fans going to have Yankee Stadium rocking, you know what I mean? And, you know, but if Dallas Keuchel pitches like Dallas Keuchel is capable of pitching, I gotta go with the Astros, man. I gotta go with the Astros, man. Not saying Tanaka is horrible, coming off the injuries, things like that. And, you know, I gotta go with Keuchel. I got the Astros moving on. It'll be a good close game down the stretch, things like that. I don't know if it would be as good as the AL Wild Card game last year between the Royals and the Athletics, man. Incredible game. But I don't think it'd be that high scoring either. You know, I mean, especially with Keuchel on the mound and Tanaka's, man, who's a pretty good pitcher too himself. You know, but I'm going with the Astros, man. Young, exciting team. It's just crazy that, you know, picking them over the Yankees in Yankee Stadium. You know, that's one thing that, you know, that'll concern me. You know what I mean? I'm not an Astros. I'm a Tampa Bay Rays fan. You know what I mean? We're sitting at home, but that's one thing that would kind of concern me, man. The inexperienced postseason for the Astros roster. You know, there's experience all up and down the Yankees lineup. You know what I mean? But if Keuchel comes in and pitches like Keuchel is capable of pitching, yeah, I definitely got the Astros. I got the Astros winning it, man. I got the Astros. Yeah, it'll be a close game. I got the Astros winning it. Don't know the experience. I don't know. We'll have to see about the experience. That could play a huge factor. I don't know. That could be big. You know what I mean? But I would definitely. I got the Astros moving on. They'll go face the Royals, who have home field through on Major League Baseball because the American League won the All-Star game. But yeah, I definitely got the Astros moving on, man. Exciting team to watch because of the Keuchel, because of Dallas Keuchel. That's why I got him moving on. You know what I mean? And we'll move on to the National League Wild Card. Pittsburgh Pirates hosting the Chicago Cubs. Garrett Cole for the Pirates, Jake Arrieta for the Cubs. Man, when you look at the pictures, you look at the lineup, this is like a coin toss. You know, like, oh my God. If I had to bet on one, I felt more confident about the Astros beating the Yankees as far as picking, you know what I mean? I was like, oh my God. I mean, Garrett Cole's had a solid year. I think he's won 18, 19 games, something like that. 260 something ERA. Very impressive. Excuse me. Very impressive numbers, man. I think he's went like 19-8, 19-7, something like that. 2.6 ERA, just over 200 innings pitched, over 200 strikeouts. You know what I mean? I think he's beat the Cubs throughout the season. I think he's lost to the Cubs. Jake Arrieta, I think his ERA is under 2, like 1 something, like Clayton Kershaw type stuff. I think Kershaw got his 300th strikeout tonight. But anyway, Jake Arrieta, man, I think he's went 22-6, sub 2 ERA, over 200 innings, over 200 strikeouts. He had a good year coming from last year. Jake Arrieta has my vote for the National League Cy Young. You know, he's beat the Pirates before 5-2. I think they beat him before. I mean, it was just an absolute coin toss. You know, same thing with the Cubs. Not a lot of postseason experience on the roster as far as play. Now, Joe Madden has the experience because I'm a Rays fan. I was sad to see Joe go, you know what I mean? But I understand his business, you know what I mean? So, but I've always wondered, hey, what would Joe do with offense with a lineup that's got a good offense? Because here in Tampa Bay, we can pitch it with anybody. We can pitch with anybody. But once again, we were down at the bottom as far as runs per game. That's just what it is. Now, the Cubs are probably one of the most youngest. I mean, talent everywhere. Chris Bryant, probably going to be the NL, not MVP, but NL Rookie of the Year. Jorge Soler, Dexter Fowler. They got Austin Jackson now, Anthony Rizzo, Starlin Castro. I mean, it just goes on and on and on as far as young up-and-coming talent. Arrieta, they got Lester. You know what I mean? The pitch, I mean, they're exciting to watch, man. They are exciting. No experience, though. There's not a lot of experience there in the postseason. And now the Cubs, I think they're like 4th in the National League in team home runs, like 171, something like that. But they led the National League in team strikeouts. You know what I mean? So they strike out, I think, with over 1,500 strikeouts. And I think the next ball club was like 200. So they strike out a lot. So what concerns me with the Cubs is, if you can keep the ball in the ballpark, if Garrett Cole can keep the ball in the ballpark and not give up the home run, the Cubs, they can be beat. They'll strike out. They can and will strike out. And they're at the bottom of the league in team batting average with 244. So they're not hitting for average and they can strike out. But they can hurt you with extra base hits, doubles and home runs. They can hurt you. You know what I mean? But say no experience, PNC Park is going to be rocking. Man, that's like a coin toss to me, man. I think that Both teams were like, what, in the top 5 as far as runs scored per game. But the Cubs striking out, that really concerns me. I think the Cubs, I think they won, the regular season series like 11-8. They played like 18, 19 times. I think the Cubs won the regular season series like 11-8. Garrett Cole, he's a Cy Young candidate as well, not just Jake Arrieta. You know what I mean, Arrieta. I don't know if the experience, the strikeouts and the low batting average for the Cubs, if that could come back to hunt them on the big stage. You know what I mean? Not a lot of experience there, you know. But I mean, you look at it. I mean, look at the NL Central Division. There were 3 teams that were all within 3 games of winning 100. All within 3 of winning 100 games. The Cubs won 97. The Pirates won 98. And the Cardinals won 100. I mean, the NL Central was deep this year and tough. Usually, 97 wins like the Cubs, that usually wins you division. I might even win you home field advantage in the National League. Cubs won 97 games, and they're the 2nd wild card team. That's tough. I mean, the Cubs, they put pressure on the Pirates and the Cardinals to make sure you better keep winning. You better keep winning, you know what I mean? And the Cubs, I believe the Cubs, I think since September 1st, that's when the baseball kicks in. Since September 1st, I think the Cubs are like 23-9, and they've won their last 8 in a row. You know what I mean? So they're red hot. I think since September 1st, I think the Pirates, I'm trying to remember, they were like 19-10, 11, something like that. You know, and they won 8 in a row at some point in September. But the Cubs, they're playing red hot, man. They won the last 8. Arrieta's pitching extremely well. I don't know, man. I know the Pirates, they played in the wild card game last year at home against the World Series MVP Madison Bumgarner for the Giants, and he had a 4-hit complete game shutout. Arrieta could do that. And if I had to pick right, I don't know. I feel certain about the Astros beating the Yankees. I feel confident about that. But this game, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with the Cubs. I think the Cubs will get it done. They're playing red hot. I think they're gonna get their fair share of big hits, the doubles, triples, home runs, things like that. But if Garrett Cole can keep the ball in the ballpark, the Cubs can and will strike out. And they don't hit for average that well either. You know what I mean? And those are the 2 they made over 1,500 strikeouts. I mean, they led the National League. I think the next closest team was like almost 200 away. So they were up there as far as, I mean, they will strike out. Chris Bryant will strike out, as great as he is. My vote for Rookie of the Year, but he will strike out. That concerns me about the Cubs, the striking out, and, you know what I mean, not hitting for average overall as a team, you know. So, but with all that, and I think the experience too, PNC Park is going to be rocking. But I think for just one game, I think the Cubs' talent can overtake the lack of experience that they have. But it won't be easy. The Pirates are a good ball club this year. You know what I mean? And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's an even. I think because I like Arrieta, but man, Garrett Cole is pitching his butt off as well. He's pitching too now. Don't sleep on Garrett Cole. He's pitching his butt off too. But Arrieta, man, he's on fire. And the Cubs said they won their last 8. So I'm gonna go with the Cubs, man. As far as the score, I have no idea, man. I'm gonna say Cubs 4-3. Close game. Exciting to watch. Very exciting, young, talented team to watch. But I'm concerned about the experience, the striking out, and the low batting average overall as a team. Those 3 concern me about the Cubs. You know what I mean? I'm not a Cubs fan, but those are the things that will concern me, man. Yeah, so I'm just excited about the postseason. I mean, I would be more excited, but just got done watching Sunday Night Football, and my Cowboys just lost to the Saints, man. But I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in to Major League Baseball postseason, the playoffs. Let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm trying to do every series. I know you've got the Rangers and the Blue Jays, and whoever wins, Astros, Yankees. They've got the Royals, and whoever wins from Cubs, Pirates. They go to St. Louis, and you also got the Mets and the Dodgers, things like that. So another Mets team coming up, Astros coming up, Cubs. You know what I mean? Some young teams that are coming up, man. So let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. I got the Astros moving on. I got both of the road teams moving on. 2 road teams, not a lot of experience. Maybe I should rethink this. Maybe I should. I like the Astros. I think I'm going to go with the Cubs, man. I think I'll go with the Cubs. Man, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think, man. And I'm just excited about the baseball postseason. My demeanor, my voice may not sound like it. So my Cowboys, we just lost, man. But it is what it is, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, man. I'm definitely gonna be making more videos about each series, things like that. And it's your boy, the Real McCoy, man. I'm out. Peace.